shit. Like I remember texting her that I need my Thunder buddy one night. Like it was pouring raining outside. Like I miss her and shit like that. But when it just rained constantly, it's like yo, like I just miss just being alone, just cuddling with my own feet sometimes. Like that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you need that time to miss you. I need me to miss you, miss me, miss you.
I don't see how you gonna fuck the meat meal separately. That's what I'm confused about.
I'm gonna beat my dick to meat meal.
Paul! Hey, yo!
Whoa!
Yo, you wildly.
I said the song, bro, the music. Why I mean, yo, y'all niggas are subject to motion.
Let's just move on. Let's move on. Welcome back to another episode of the Two Possibilities Podcast. People, again, we here for another beautiful week. Yes, I said beautiful because a lot happened this week. You know, last week the Ravens won. Meek Mill dropped him. But before we get into all that, you know, this is the Two Possibilities Podcast where there will only be two possibilities. You can either go to heaven or you could go to
hell.
You could go to Yale or you could go to
jail.
Your daughter could be a hoe or she could be
wholesome.
So everything ain't about negativity, people. We do preach positivity here.
Absolutely.
Today we got another great episode. We even got a guest for you guys today. Stay tuned. But first up on the schedule, we got, is living separate in relationships a good thing? You know, that's marriage, dating, you know, throughout. Also, we'll be debating Angela Basset versus Viola Davis. Who's a better actor and why? That's a real good one. And lastly, is being more materialistic a more functional way of living? Stay tuned. We got another great episode.
There's only two possibilities.
I only can tell you the truth. Yeah. I seen so many niggas switching, I had to cut them off. So many bitches acting different, we start fucking raw. I up the score, I want for more shit, I'm like it's up to y'all. And you ain't gotta talk behind my back, you know my number, call me. So I heard they said I wasn't feeding the team. I'm in the studio all night, shit, I'm like, what do you mean? Shit, all them nights from private flights, like we living a dream. Remember we said we wouldn't let these bitches get in between. When people told me you was jealous, I just wouldn't believe.
The Two Possibilities Podcast.
And when niggas tell me you was fucking, no, I couldn't believe it. I tried to give you all my blessings, but you couldn't receive it. Cause you was listening to people that was listening to people. I had to get up and leave. Cause you couldn't even see it. All this fame turned to a monster, shit like Resident Evil. And once the love turned toxic, think it's better I don't see you. Cause I've been running on my million shit, been revving my ego. I put my money for my bitches, so.
We back, people. Yeah, it's your co-host, RJ. You know, Uncle Rickie in the building, the drunk one. To my left, who I got with me?
You got Raw, TP Raw. They don't call me Raw for no reason.
I ain't feeling that. Introduce yourself again. That was
you
a
got
little
your highness. You got your fineness. You got Raw, TP Raw. They don't call me Raw for no reason.
There we go. And to my right, who I got?
It's HeemDaddy, please say the daddy. You already know who this.
See, that nigga come prepared. I don't know, man. You a little shaky. A little shaky today, man.
That's because you want to live separately. That's why.
I just had a little rough week. That's all it is.
Ain't get no coaching.
By choice.
rough week. What's going on in your week, man? Tell the people what's going on in their life.
Somebody stole my ring bell.
Damn. Nigga steal anything.
Somebody keyed my car.
Damn.
Shit.
That's why he want to live separately. It's these bitches.
you got something to tell your girl.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas got me going in an argument every time I go home. I ain't fucking with y'all today.
He stole his ring bell.
Right.
I keep my car, Jody. Sometimes you gotta keep the relationship spicy. You feel me? You gotta start arguments sometimes. You feel me?
That's true.
Look what you do for me lately.
Yeah.
What's up with you, Heem? How you feeling this week, brother?
Good, man. It's the big. What is it? Big 4-0. This joint.
Yeah, we made
40
it.
boys.
40 boys. Yeah, I mean, selling 40 bags of podcast.
Clap it up for us.
Shout out to BMF. You feel me? That show's fire. I mean, so that's been my week pretty much.
That's good. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with us for all 40 episodes. We know we left y'all off for a couple weeks, but we here, we back. You know, we giving it. It's like crack, baby. It's always good.
How your week been?
Same old shit. Overworked, underpaid, just as a black man.
You ready to quit?
Almost.
Ain't got nothing to do with being black, man. Do better.
Wow. Okay. Whatever. But let's get into it, man. Living separately in relationships, that's at any level. Just start dating, marriage. You know, how do y'all feel about this?
I'm for it. You know, I feel like you need your own personal time. You know, sometimes you need just time to clear your head on your own.
Okay, and I assume you opposed.
Obviously, living together is the best way to formulate a relationship, have it grow.
All right. Any volunteers to go first this week?
I went first last week, so.
No. Balls in your court.
Why you always talking about last week? We talking about today.
We can flip a coin like we usually do.
I'll go first, man.
Go ahead.
So listen, man, living like separately is the best bet. You know, it's best that I can leave, you know, food in my refrigerator. I come back home, my food's still in my refrigerator. You know, if you want to watch it on Netflix, you go to your house and I go to my house. We watch it separately. I need some time to miss each other. Side of work. There's some times that I can just go ahead and come back home and just get peace and quiet in my own Solomon.
All right.
That can't be your argument, cuz. You want to go again?
Go.
All right. So, living together. Obviously, with all those things that he said, you can obviously do that and more living together. You obviously can have separate rooms, separate TVs, separate everything, and still live in the same home. You know what I mean? Anything that he said was completely selfish. Oh, I want food in my refrigerator. And it's about, we're in a relationship, so it's ours. It's going to teach us to build trust, build community within each other. Your girl, you know what I mean? Sometimes you want to be a protector. You want to be build your role as a man. That's all needed to live in relationships to live together. I'll get more into my argument, obviously.
Let's just get into it. Get into it.
So when I said food, I'm not talking about just regular market food. I'm talking about if I get Chinese, if I get my Jamaican food, my oxtails, my curry goat, and I know I got a taste for it when I get back in the house. Sometimes I want to be selfish, and I do want to come back home to that after a long day of work.
That has nothing to do with y'all living separately.
Listen, as well.
Okay.
For the main part, for living separately, I feel as though sometimes there's some things that I can put up with that she can't put up with. I can put up with that. I ain't gotta wash my fucking crib for 3 or 4 days.
You ain't gotta
clean my crib. I'm sorry.
Say, wash your crib, nigga.
Clean my crib, cause you got me perturbed with the fuck what you just said. Dealing with trust and shit like that. You can't have trust. We're not living together. Like you can have trust.
All right, so honestly, because let's talk about the stages in a relationship. Obviously, in the beginning of a relationship, who cares if y'all live separately? Obviously, y'all might not be ready to move in together.
Right.
Cohabitate.
But once y'all get to a level of like 3 or 4 years, I don't see the functionality in a relationship for y'all to live separately. Like,
why won't it be functional?
Because, like I said, all right, one of the key roles I feel and you feel as a man is the protector role. You know what I mean?
True.
The girl, like, once y'all get to a certain level, how are you going to be able to really fully protect her in any scenario if you're separately off in a different part of the city or long distance?
The same way if I fucking work overnight, get protection for her.
What you mean get protect? How do you
so if you work overnight, what you going to do as far as protecting your girl? You're going to go ahead and show her how to carry a gun. You're going to show her as well. Listen, you got cameras right here. You got cameras right here. You got cameras right here. Go ahead. You got to protect her by any means. But same token, you can't protect her at all times. You're
true, but when you're living together, like it's a certain type of, I guess, comfortability your lady has
because she knows that she's going to come home and shit like that.
And working overnight is not a long-term thing. It's not like you want to do that all your life.
You never know.
I mean,
most of your life, shit, you work for 30 years. That's shit most of your life.
I'm saying, but like, it's not a long term. Who wants to live? You're not going to work. That's not realistic. Is what I'm saying. Like to work overnight all long term. But I guess for the sake of argument, you're right about that. But like, you're not going to be living long. You're not going to be working overnight long term. You want to be in the house protecting your woman, making sure she's all right, making sure she's fed, making sure she's eating, whatever the case may be.
And she can get there, and I can stay the night and everything I did. And protect her while I'm there.
And while you're married, you saying living separately while you're married?
Yes. Give me time to miss you. Sometimes you got to have time to miss your wife. You need to have time for your own time that, listen, I need to be by myself a minute. Let me clear my head.
Let me ask you something. So being by yourself, you don't think a man cave would suffice?
No, because your lady going to still come to your man cave. Your lady want to go and do whatever you doing while you in the house.
She can still come to your house.
No, you got to get inside my house, first of all.
So, yes, your girl.
So she don't got no key?
No, you don't pay bills here. This is my house.
Oh, shit.
And that's. I mean, I'm glad you brought up. That's another dysfunctional way of living.
That's not dysfunctional because you ain't got no key to my house.
No, I'm saying like because you brought up bills. I'm glad you brought up bills because like it's also like not necessarily a fiscally responsible thing to do. Like when you living together, like y'all combining 2 incomes.
I don't know certain words, so that's why I'm looking at you like that. You talking about fiscal? What the fuck is fiscal?
You know what fiscal
money.
Nigga, when you said fiscal, I'm thinking about physical, nigga. I don't know fiscal.
That's money intelligence.
Is that money intelligence?
Yes.
Okay.
So, you know what intelligence means, nigga?
I got something, a little bit. The fuck?
So
at least the teacher said that. Go ahead.
So you're not like fiscally. It's not necessarily fiscally responsible to live separately. Like y'all need to be able to combine your incomes. Like say, even if you're making $200,000 a year a piece, like $400,000 a year in one household is obviously better than $200,000 a year.
Okay, that's better. But
separately.
what's better to our relationship? Sometimes it's better to our relationship that we have time apart, that we can come back. And
better
be attracted to
financially
each
is
other.
better for relationship.
Financially?
Yes. Like
But what about mentally? What's better, mentally or
I'm
financially?
saying that contributes to more mental health when you don't have to worry about finances.
The finance is not even a fucking concern if we make it $200,000 a year. Honestly,
It can be a
So-
concern.
it can be, but it's
Will-
all about to the level of expectation what we want for a house once we make $200,000 a year.
Let me ask you this. So will you be the provider of both homes?
Would I? Yeah, I can be.
Oh,
You
a
can be.
bold
What
nigga.
are you? So you the
I
provider of
can
both
be.
homes.
Yeah.
So you paying for 2 homes,
Two
2
mortgages.
fridges,
Yes,
2
because
mortgages,
not because
2 food
just
bills.
because we're not living together, don't mean I'm not gonna be staying there a lot. I
Nigga,
still gonna be staying
your
there.
peace of mind is expensive.
So what's the point?
me?
So what's the point?
The point for me is
You
that
gonna
I
be
get my
staying there
own
a
time.
lot.
No, because it's like you have to, in order to be successful, you have to be uncomfortable. So the way I gotta be uncomfortable, I had to have my own alone time and be in my man cave and go
That
ahead
sounds
and
like
go and
comfort.
work.
That sounds
That's
like
not
comfort.
comfortable. That's not comfort.
Your
Because
own
see,
man
so
cave is
if I'm
comfort.
with
That's
my
the whole point
woman,
of, like,
if
man
I'm with
cave.
my woman, I'm going to be all the way comfortable. I don't want to go in my man cave. I want to be Netflix and chilling all day long. Even in my man cave, I'm
A
leaving.
man cave is uncomfortable.
No, when I said my man cave, I'm talking about my house. To begin with what I just said, I
Your
said,
house is uncomfortable.
bro, let me explain my shit.
Panicking
Okay,
right
go ahead.
now.
My fault.
Who the
He's
fuck
not paying.
panicking?
He's not paying. I'm just confused about what he's saying. Go ahead.
You always spice the dumb shit. I
my
said,
job?
when I said my man cave, I'm saying my house. When I go inside my house, it's uncomfortable for me because same token, it's only me alone in this house. So now I gotta go get to work. I gotta do whatever I gotta do for 2 possibilities. Whatever I want to do for my future, I gotta go ahead and write down. I gotta focus on my future. It's uncomfortable for me because I want to have better in life. If me and my woman are living together, this shit's so comfortable. I don't want to do no work. I just want to watch Netflix and chill. I just want to rub her feet all day. I want to fucking whatever, cook in front of her, sing R&B together, dance around the house and shit like that. It's so happy.
Okay.
But for us to be better in a relationship, I had to be in that uncomfortable situation. Give me some time apart. Miss you.
From my perspective, for me to be better in my relationship, I have to be comfortable.
Okay.
And my comfort is my girl and my family, and I need her. I need to know she's around. I need to know she's okay. Now I get what you mean about living separately, having your alone time. So, like my guy producer O'Neal said, I want to be around you, but by myself. I mean, I want to know you there, but just don't say nothing. Like you can be in the washing machine or somewhere. I don't care.
Wait, where's this ever the case?
What'd you say?
Where's that ever the case at?
What you mean?
If you live with your girl, she ain't never silent.
If you live in a functional relationship and
She not silent. She's right
sometimes.
underneath you.
I mean, but not really. Not my girl. My girl understands I need my.
Bro, I
need
know
my
your
space.
girl.
Yeah, I know you know, but you don't know. Our
So when
relationship.
we watching the
But you don't know our
movie,
relationship though.
I know your relationship.
No, you don't. You're
Would
not with us
would she
24/7.
call you and talk to you about the
Yes.
That's the thing.
relationship?
That's the thing. What the
Okay.
fuck? How you know?
She told me, yo,
What she
this
tell
nigga
you?
he ain't getting mad at me because I'm talking to him about the movie and I asked him the question. He's like, yo, shut up. I'm watching the movie right now.
I'm
am I
it's
wrong
funny-
for that? No, you're not wrong.
It's funny how wrong you are about that because that's a lot. I'm the talker in through the movie. Not
I know,
her.
that's why I had to chop it. Get yourself up. She tired of that shit.
True. I mean, she not really. Yes and no. Yes and no. Like that's I'm saying, but even that going to your uncomfortability argument that might make her uncomfortable. That's also like making our relationship better. Knowing what she like and what she doesn't like, knowing her wants and needs. I need to be present in the home. My presence needs to be felt in the home for her to understand that. So I how could I really know her and know her habits, know what she likes, know what type of toothpaste she likes, know what type of cereal she likes without me living with her every single day.
That's cool.
I need to know that for the relationship to be functional.
You could know that before you even live with somebody.
Yes and no. Like it's different between knowing somebody's habits and not knowing, and not really knowing. You don't really like. It's things I know about her and my girl because I live with her. That's things I know because like, she can't even really hide it. And those things I can tell her like, yo, no, I don't like that.
Exactly, it's up for her to change that shit. But sometimes
Exactly.
there's some things that's inevitable for somebody to change.
And it's inevitable for y'all to hide certain parts of yourselves that are not necessarily pleasant for the other person to see because y'all living separately.
It's not about hiding. It's about that it's better for us to go ahead and be separate and live in separate homes. And this is how you live your house. This is how I live in my house. So when we come back together, it's cool. It's all right.
True,
We don't
but
have
like
to argue
I'm
about
saying,
that.
but like, how can she really fully like? You don't believe that to really have a good relationship that she should know you and she should actually know you inside and out.
She do know me inside and out.
How can she know you if
Because
she
then,
not,
like
if you let y'all live in separate? Like, it's certain things you do alone, right? That nobody know, right?
No.
Come on,
You don't tell
Come on,
everybody
come on,
everything.
you don't tell-
I don't tell her everything, even when we live together.
I know,
But-
but, it's
but
certain-
she can see it,
Yeah, she can see.
is
That's what I'm
what
saying.
he's saying.
She can see the trail. Like it's like certain things that my girl do, and maybe
But still, even
I
after
do,
a
that
while
she
with
see the trail.
even after a while knowing somebody, they see a trail. It's the same thing.
Not really. Not if I don't live with, like, if
you and your girl together for 5 years and you got a frown on your face, and next time you see your girl, but the whole time y'all don't live together, she gonna know something. What's wrong with Shaheem? He's not talking. Something is up with Shaheem. He's not like himself.
She not gonna know that we live separately.
Yes, she is.
Cause I can just go in my house, my shell, and tell her like I'm not home or like it's certain things I can do.
You can hide it, but say
Yeah,
even
like,
when you talk on the phone,
which
she can know something going
inevitable
on.
to, like that's human nature to hide certain shit.
So you don't think after
Not to mention the cheating that can possibly ensue on both sides.
that's possibly you cheat anywhere. You could go to work and cheat.
It's harder to cheat when y'all live together.
It's harder, but still it's accessible. Y'all got money, don't you? You can still get a hotel room.
Yeah, but if I got my own house, nigga, it's cheaper to cheat, easier to cheat. It's fucking. It's like I'm a cheat. Like if my neighbor bad, like fuck it, like I'm about to go fuck with my neighbor real quick. Like it's easy to. It's human nature to do certain shit. Like it's. I feel like when living together, it kind of assuages. Let me use it. It's kind of like.
Now you want me to leave or something?
It kind of like It makes human nature like
you
diminish.
be using too much big words for yourself. You can't even find synonyms for those
I can't even
words.
find smaller words. I
like,
don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it.
Spit it out.
I can't.
All right.
I can't say it no other way, but it kind of assuages like certain human nature. Like living together is like the.
I got a question for you.
The super ego.
I got a question for you. Yeah. You ever wanted to not have sex with your girl, but you wanted to get your nut off, so you wanted to beat your dick?
All the time.
All right, so.
Not all the time. My fault. Not all the time.
Sometimes. In the beginning,
very little bit of time.
Don't try to change that.
One time a year.
That's on a leap year. So, question, man. Like, in the beginning of your relationship, when y'all was living together, was it easy for you to tell her like I don't want to have sex with you. I just want to beat my dick?
In the beginning of the relationship,
yeah.
No, it was harder.
Exactly. So that's why I feel like sometimes they're not gonna put up with certain shit like that. They're gonna be like, damn, like they gonna have insecurities. Like, damn, why you don't want to have sex with me? It is not about you. It's about me. What about me for once? So we don't live together. I can go ahead and I can go beat my dick in any room I want to. I don't have to have sex with you.
Yeah, but how is that making your relationship stronger if you can't be honest?
Because it's not about honesty. It is about honesty. It is about honesty, but it's about having time to myself that I can do certain things.
Yeah, like lie.
It's not about lying. I say I'm in trouble. She must have heard my shit. She calling me name.
Is we live today?
Who FaceTime my girl?
We got a caller on the line.
Case and then I'm guilty for life. It's alright.
Closing arguments.
All right, yeah. Let's get to them closing arguments, man. You went first. Go ahead, Heem.
So living together is obviously the best way and functional way to live in a relationship. Even from the beginning, I say cohabitate from like I'll say month 2 or 3 of like making it exclusive. Because it's going to build confidence in both parts of the relationship, trust. You're going to get to know each other easier, and it's going to make the relationship grow more better, whatever.
Living separately is the best thing in a relationship, honestly. Cause
You on mute, right?
Huh?
You answer the phone, right?
Say again.
You ain't answer the phone, right?
She on the phone right now, cause
Okay.
I'm trying to help her understand right now. I'm talking to her. Like, listen, baby, like it's best for us not to live together because. You know, I like to eat pork. She don't like pork, you know. She don't like me eating pork in our household. We live together. So, like, why do I gotta sneak and eat pork outside the household? For one. Sometimes, like, she like to play R&B. Like, I don't want to listen to R&B or that sad music all the time. Like, sometimes I like to fuck the Meek Mills. Or sometimes I like to, I like to just listen to rap music 24/7. Sometimes I want to play 2K. Sometimes I don't want to watch fucking Moesha. Like, it's just sometimes that I just want to be alone so I can miss you. Like you ever remember like when y'all first started dating and shit like that, and she was over your crib for 3 days straight, and then you went out them 2 days with your homies. Like, damn, I miss my girl. Like I miss like just like shit. Like I remember texting her that I need my Thunder buddy one night. Like it was pouring raining outside. Like I miss her and shit like that. But when it just rained constantly, it's like, yo, like, I just miss just being alone, just cuddling with my own feet sometimes. Like, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you need that time to miss you. I need me to miss you. Miss me. Miss you.
I don't see how you gonna fuck the Meat Mills separately. That's what I'm confused about.
I'm gonna beat my dick to Meat Mills.
Paul! Hey, yo!
Whoa!
Yo, you wildin'.
I said the song, bro, the music. Why be... Yo, y'all niggas are subject to
Let's just move on. Let's move on. Up next, we got Elise Keaton, versus Tina Turner. Yes, it's Viola Davis versus Angela Bassett.
Versus Viola Davis.
First of all, you need to say my girl name right, cuz.
Viola Davis?
Viola Davis.
That's how you say her name?
Ain't nobody ever said that shit.
Or Viola Davis, something like that.
Nobody
Come
ever
on, put
said
some
that.
energy behind her name, because she's a queen. Viola Davis.
That's exactly how he should have said it. Viola Davis.
Say it again one more time so I can say it.
No, you said you got it. You heard it.
Cause that's how fucking Tina was singing that shit. Like,
Oh,
Tina,
fuck out of here, yo. Now I know what side this nigga on.
Just saying, I love my Nubian queens though, man.
Okay.
But
I know the words to the song, Ike. I wrote it.
I know we ain't gotta flip it for you, bro.
No, we don't. Mm-hmm. Female actress. Mm-hmm. From 1990 to 2021. It's 31 years.
Damn.
Movie after movie, great. We went from Tina Turner, Rosa Parks, the King of Wakanda mom. I mean, is there anything she can't do? The range is just so far. Mm-hmm. Great TV shows. 911. I'm just saying, like, the range is so impeccable for this lady. She gives you funny roles. She gives you serious roles. Oh, that's my minute?
That shit feel like a minute. Like, goddamn, get to the point.
It's my opening
argument. You gotta let him.
Wow, God. Oh, okay. I see somebody pay for extra time.
All right, so let me get to the point.
Viola. Go ahead.
All right, so award-winning actress, producer, writer, director, philanthropist, activist, phenomenal woman.
Angela Bassett. Damn.
These are the few words that describe my beautiful
queen,
soul, Viola Davis.
She ain't all that beautiful.
Yes, she's beautiful. See, he all through my argument. Come on, man. I ain't interrupting.
I got cut 30 seconds. So I can do whatever the
He's
fuck
still
I
making up
want.
his time right now. It's cool. You on his side still.
Listen, she'll probably go down as the greatest actress in history because, yes, she has the charisma on screen and the versatility to go along with it. She can bless our screens on TV every week, like How to Get Away with Murder, and then she can bless the silver screen with movies like Fences, which it was an award-winning role for best supporting actress, but it's still an Oscar. You know what I mean? I'll prove it today why she's the greatest.
This nigga said philanthropist. I was just before since then.
Nigga,
I couldn't follow through since then.
We might have a segment of words Raw don't know.
We got to.
The word of the day is. But before we even get to this argument, man, I just want to say y'all old enough to be my mom. I respect y'all ladies, so don't show no disrespect, please, y'all.
This is a versus, but at the same time, I love Angela.
I'm about to say, and I love Viola Davis.
But we gotta keep it real now.
One is just better. That's all.
Angela.
Okay, listen. So
she's been around longer.
John Cena versus The Rock, right? Anybody watch? If anybody watch wrestling or are you familiar with wrestling?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
yes.
The Rock has a really long tenure in wrestling. Mm-hmm. But John Cena has a really a significantly shorter tenure. John Cena is probably regarded as the greatest of all time because he did some of the best in a short period of time.
Nigga,
we talking about Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is arguably had the greatest start to any NFL quarterback of all time and already regarded as one of the best of all time, best talented of all time. And he only been in here for like 3 years. It's not about longevity. You can be long and mediocre, like Angela Bassett, no disrespect. Or you can be short and perfect and great. Like Viola Davis.
Nigga.
She came on the scene just killing shit off rip. And it doesn't take...
Outside of Elise Keaton and Fences, name another role.
You want me to name her roles? You want me to go down her filmography?
I'm just saying, like something that we will put on the watch. I'm not putting on anything.
I would throw on The Help for sure.
No, the fuck you not throwing on The Help?
Is really good.
We just sitting down chilling. You throwing on The Help?
Nigga, everything is about moods, nigga. I'm not gonna just throw on fucking Tina Turner.
So what mood you gotta be in to throw on The Help though? The Help.
If I want to be in the mood to watch a wonderful performance,
nigga,
I'll throw in The Help. For sure.
Nobody in the world just nigga.
If I want to be in the mood to watch a bitch get her ass beat through for 3 hours, then I'll watch Tina Turner.
Yeah,
that's all.
Or if you want to watch Marvel, you'll turn on, Black Panther. Damn,
bitch. You gotta be tight with the Black Panther shit.
What about Rosa Parks?
Angela Bassett had 2 lines in that movie. Come on, man.
What about Rosa Parks?
I haven't seen that movie. I'm not familiar with it. I'm gonna be honest with you about Angela Bassett.
Okay, what about
Waiting to Exhale?
Thank you.
Fucking what else? Mm-hmm. What's Love Got to Do with It?
Yes.
Black Panther.
Yes.
That's all.
Boys in the Hood.
She's barely in Boys in the Hood.
I'm just saying.
She's barely in that joint.
I'm just saying. Malcolm X.
Okay, she was in
Brooklyn's Vampire. Really. Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yeah, shut up.
Vampire in Brooklyn was a good movie.
In there. Vampire in Brooklyn was a good movie. Eddie Murphy as a you a goddamn lies. That was a good movie.
That was not a good movie.
No, that was one of Eddie Murphy goofy movies. We already know. Everybody got a goofy movie, and that was his.
Name a Viola Davis goofy movie.
Don't
worry, I'll wait.
That's
my point. That's how good she is. She take acting seriously. Like
name a Viola Davis movie besides the three we done named.
That shit. What's that name? The Puerto Rican shorty, Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, I know. We don't.
No, what's the name of the movie? I don't know it.
You know the fucking movie.
I don't. I promise you.
I give you another role that she played.
I didn't ask you. I asked them.
But I'm the one arguing with you. Amanda Waller in Suicide Squad, both Suicide Squad movies.
Yeah,
she played a big role in a action hero movie. Unlike Angela Bassett, who played somebody's mom, and she was very regal in that movie. She was very she was grand, but that's how she looked good, but she didn't really act well. Viola Davis acted well in these movies. She had bigger roles in these movies.
And what movies? All her movies are supporting movies. Like I'm waiting on a lead role besides the help. Like
the Lila and Eve. That's what I was saying.
That was a lead role. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. She was a lead role.
Nobody watched none of these fucking.
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. People watched it.
Kill a fucking noise.
Well, they're award-winning movies and award-winning roles. I'm just saying. You watch How to Get Away with Murder. You saw her in that.
Yeah, I'm saying besides those three, I didn't say it. Besides those two, How to Get Away with Murder.
I'm saying excellent. Just because you haven't seen it don't mean people ain't see it.
That's true, but I'm just saying these you didn't even know the name of it. You had to Google the shit.
Ma Rainey,
it's not memorable. It's not memorable.
Okay, not memorable. Okay, so we talking about who's more memorable? Because if we talking about that, then I guess I mean, what do we remember about her roles though? Now, what's Good Luck got to do with it? I get it. That's a great role. That no Academy ever recognized, but that was a good role. BET said that was probably the best acting, but BET give anybody awards.
I'm waiting on Viola Davis BET award.
She did. Give Richard Die Trying.
Who?
Viola Davis.
Oh, she wasn't Give Richard Die Trying.
And they played the shit out that movie. They had to get a bit something off of that.
For sure.
Oh, my bad.
You keep just making our moms and shit. God
I said it one time. Chirac, though. Chirac was a good movie. Angela Bassett played the
Chirac was not a good... First of all, we talked about it on the Spike Lee segment. Chirac was terrible. We all know that. But...
Chirac was horrible.
It was horrible, but her acting was pretty good.
But we talking about versatility in acting, right?
Yeah, she didn't get. You couldn't even give me a goofy movie. Viola Davis doesn't have versatility.
Yes, she does.
Everything.
Talking about TV.
She's mad. She got a fucking fro and everything. Like,
she ain't have a fro and fences. Come on, man. But we come on,
for sure had the perm done.
And that's why it's not relatable.
But we talking about versatility. We talking about TV. We're talking about movies, and we're talking about what? Plays.
Yeah.
She's on Broadway. Got awards on Broadway.
Okay, Angela Bassett been in one Broadway show. That was it.
Because she's not versatile. It's about being versatile. Acting is an art form in many different facets.
Right. And when I say versatile too,
let's keep it a bean.
I mean different genres.
Let's keep it a bean.
Everything she what?
Let's keep it a bean. She in the beginning she was a face. Sometimes you don't got to be a good actor.
She looked good.
Yes.
Give me Oprah Winfrey before you give me Viola.
No, I'm saying Angela Bassett. I'm saying if we're being honest, like Bow Wow, for example, he can't rap shit, but
he look good.
No, that's not what I was saying.
What the fuck is you getting? Where you going from there?
Let me get there.
What is you getting at?
Let me get there. I'm saying he can't rap for nothing, but he eventually learned how to rap, and in the beginning, he eventually learned how to rap. But the fact of the matter, he was a gimmick at first. He was like a little kid. He was kind of pretty when he was young. He was a little pretty little boy. Like it was like a gimmick.
Don't ever call my son pretty.
He was pretty. Like he was like a girl. And niggas confused him for women. That's not gay. This
is the third time calling this nigga pretty. Call this nigga handsome by now.
No,
bro.
I'm saying like niggas confused Bow Wow as a girl. That was the gimmick. Like in the beginning. But he eventually learned how to like do shit on his own. Angela Bassett. Sometimes you can just be a good looking woman and then they want you on screen, and then you eventually learn how to act. She started off slow and then eventually kind of grasped it, but not really though. We never really gave her a lot of screen time, only but one movie, which was What's Love Got to Do with It, and it was great in it.
Stella got a groove.
Oh yeah, Stella got a groove back. But she fucked a young nigga. Okay, cool. But it wasn't really a good acting though. It was a good movie.
She got fucked over. She got a young nigga. She got that's woman empowerment right there.
I think that's Angela Bassett. You saying Viola Davis is all about crying and shit? That's her thing, being angry. That's her way of displaying acting. Every movie she's always angry.
False.
It's true. Like, she angry at Trey Dad. She angry throwing shit out the window. She angry at Stella. Or she is Stella.
She wasn't angry in none of the Fallen movies. Angel Has Fallen. The President movies.
How many times you watch Angel Has Fallen?
I watch it almost all the time. So
You're a goddamn liar.
Ask my girl.
You watch it?
I put the shit on willingly.
Should she play Susie Brown on Get On Up? You know what I mean?
Who the fuck is Susie Brown?
That was what you call it? That was James Brown's wife.
Oh, I'm just making sure you knew who she was. I mean, like, don't
I
tell
didn't
me
know
what,
until now.
exactly. Don't tell me shit you don't even fucking know.
We talking about versatility, Lila and Eve. Like you brought up Lila and Eve, or Lila and Eve. How you pronounce it?
I don't know.
Well, let's say Lila and Eve. She was versatile in that shit. She constantly it was like an action movie.
No, it wasn't.
Revenge movie. It was.
You said she's
like,
a philanthropist.
Philanthropist,
yes. What has she done for the black people?
What has she done for the black people? Aside from being her?
Yeah.
Okay, let me look it up.
I'm just saying. That's what was in his own mind. I just want to know, what has she done?
I'm just confused at what that has to do with acting, but I'll look it up for you.
You said philanthropist.
So what do you mean? So when you talk about what has she done for black people, what do you mean though? What is she supposed to do?
I'm just saying, like, for the culture. I mean, like,
for the culture.
Yeah, for the culture. Like, or is she just doing this, like, because she already got your fucking heart.
She has my heart, yes.
And it's a whole bunch of white actresses out here that's way better than her, but that's a different argument for a different day.
I don't even say how the way you bringing it up. We talking about Angela Bassett, which you still haven't proved that she's better than my shorty.
I have. She's versatile. She does everything.
How is she versatile? My girl been on
she's
every
been
single
her
stage.
tenure is longer.
Quick question.
Yes.
What movie from Angela Bassett actually touched your heart, though? It had you, like, in your feelings a little bit, like, thinking?
The Rosa Parks movie.
He's a goddamn lie.
How?
For real?
Oh, the Rosa Parks movie, and I'm not a lie. That's a great movie. Even if you know the story of Rosa Parks, she played that role excellent. She was Coretta Scott King. Like, come on, like she gave you movies. Okay, she
confused
plays,
how you want to say something about Viola Davis. She always playing supporting roles, but you just named mad supporting roles.
Oh, the Rosa Parks was a lead role. How was that supporting?
No, you brought up Coretta Scott King, and then she was in Malcolm X, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That was supporting roles.
That's
you
two.
I'm saying you named
that's
like
two.
3 lead roles.
That's 2.
How many lead roles does Angela Bassett have? Like, you named like 3.
Okay, so lead roles. There's How to Get It. I mean, not How to Get Away.
There you go. You arguing for the wrong person.
No, there's What's Love Got to Do with It.
Mm-hmm.
How Stella Got Her Groove Back.
Mm-hmm.
There's London Has Fallen. What is it? Survivor. That's a TV show. 911. She's a TV show lead. And that has multiple. The show does. She doesn't. She got one in 2015. Best Actress. But I'm just saying, there's plenty of star roles. But I'm just saying, everything you talk about with Viola, there's a supporting cast, and she's never the lead.
Let me
bring up Suicide
Squad. We don't
Squad.
about to end, so let me just shoot your knockout punch real quick. My girl, when did Angela Bassett start acting? You said 70 something.
I didn't say.
You did say.
I ain't say the 70s, but
you
go
said
ahead.
80s. But my girl started in 98. Already has nominated for 4 Oscars and won 1. How many has she won?
She hasn't won any.
How many has she won?
But she won one for a supporting actress.
What does that matter?
I'm just saying, she's a great supporting character, yes. When she's the lead, nothing happens.
Well, what's the key word in that? Actress. Best actress.
No, supporting. You always drop shit to make it fit for you.
I'm just saying.
How you gonna skip a word? Supporting.
You don't think she's
supporting?
But wait, does Angela Bassett have supporting roles? Yes or no? Does Angela Bassett have supporting roles?
In my opinion, no.
Oh my! In your opinion, I see what you mean.
You just said she had 2 words in Black Panther.
No, he said she had 2 words in Black Panther.
You're not gonna agree to that?
No, I don't.
Does Angela Bassett
more like 4?
Does Angela Bassett have any nominations for any Emmys or Oscars?
Yes, she had 2 nominations for an Oscar.
For what?
She had one for Notorious, and she had one for Stella Get a
For
Groove.
what?
Yes.
For Notorious, nigga.
For finding grits under the bed.
You asked.
For the mashed potatoes.
She found crack under her bed.
All right, so listen.
But how many wins? How many wins?
I already answered that.
How many wins? Okay,
already
cool.
answered that. No,
how many Emmys? How many Emmys she got?
Granted, listen.
How many Emmys?
She has the 3. She got the 3 crown. Cool.
How many Tonys?
Cool. My girl got 2 of the 3. That Oscar coming, don't worry about it.
When?
She has 160 wins out of 300 and nominations. 360 nominations.
and
my girl has 300. No, she has 270 wins out of 600 nominations. Come on with the bullshit. She's been nominated. She just can't win. This shit is politics, and we're giving that shit out.
It's not politics.
Who the fuck
acting.
goes behind?
We saw Fences. That wasn't like she fried that role. Like she did so well.
Yeah,
Actually,
thank you for supporting. Thank you for supporting Denzel. Thank you.
Did you see the scene that got her the Oscar?
Thank you for supporting Denzel.
Did you see the scene that got her the Oscar?
I seen the fucking movie. How you gonna ask me the scene?
So was it good acting? Yes or no?
It was okay.
Was it great acting?
It was
Did it deserve?
okay.
Did it deserve an Oscar?
It was okay.
That's all that matters. I'm saying we talking about acting. She's a better actor.
She's not a better actor.
She's been here for less time and got more awards. I'm saying.
No, she doesn't have more awards.
More meaningful awards. BET awards.
Both of y'all niggas still trying to get the last word
We
in.
talking about meaningful awards. Like what is a meaningful
Oscars
award?
and
Like,
Tonys. When we talking about
and she has 2 of the 3.
Oscar is the biggest award you can.
And
get.
you got it for a supporting character. It wasn't even you.
Just saying, when the Ravens lost in the semifinals, that I mean, they don't count. But you got to the playoffs.
Niggas love
I'm just
talking
saying.
about. Oh my god.
Man, I did love How to Get Your Murder. I see that. But let's go to the closing
I did
argument,
too.
man.
I did too. Speak, peasant.
It's very clear who won this argument and who's the better actress. I mean, the person who got the hardware, the person who's been here less times and been recognized as regardless the best actress, who you see the movies and you see the roles that she won these awards for, and you really a tear comes to your face. She hits the heartstrings. You seen the help. You seen the struggle she had to go through. How to Get Away with Murder. You saw that entertaining role. I mean, you probably cried when she died at the end. How to Get Away with Murder.
I seen that, but I ain't.
I mean,
cry.
she's clearly
He
the
didn't even
better.
cry.
I didn't cry. But she's the best. She's clearly the best actress, and I proved that here today.
Go ahead, Rick. Let's hear it.
As I said before, the longest tenure acting female actress, Angela Bassett. He told me that she had a shorter time, yes, but she started in 99. That was only a 9-year gap between. Yet he has not showed me anything that she's won from. Everything he's listed was from 2011 on up. No, 12 on up. So from 99 to 12, she did shit. My boo-boo got on the scene in 90. 91, she gave you Boys in the Hood. Yes, it was just a quick role, but she gave it to you. How to Get Away with I just keep wanting to say this shit.
Because you know she better.
No, she's not. But How Stella Got Her Groove Back, 93. Great movie.
Yeah, I agree.
Tina Turner. That was 91. When she got on the scene, she started big.
Yeah.
Now, granted, the awards didn't come. A lot of people don't get the awards. She still got the awards. She got 2 of the 3 that he's talking about, this Triple Crown. Yes, his got all 3. So the fuck what? She ain't what? I mean, you only as good as what you've done lately. And Viola Davis hasn't done much lately. Yes, she's did something in the past 7-8 years. Nothing lately.
What is Angela Bassett? No, what? That was just an argument. We're talking about this all.
Okay, we have to close the statements right there because that's about to start a whole nother argument. Right quick. Listen, I love both of them beautiful females, man. I'm mad that you ain't compliment Viola Davis back for being beautiful as well. That's why she got the roles. But it's cool. She's a beautiful female, man. Let's get to the next topic, y'all. Now we back, man. We have a special guest for you here today. We got Lady T. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. Hey everyone.
Well, introduce yourself. Tell us a little about yourself.
My name is Tiara. I'm currently a 2nd grade teacher. Shout out to all my educators. We having a rough year this year. And yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Okay. So I do got a question for both of y'all today, right? Because I know both of y'all heavy on the savings. You know, I want to know: is being materialistic is a more functional way to live?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
I'll get into that.
Oh, my fault, big dog.
It ain't tricking if you got a big dog, man. Spend that bread.
Yo.
You gonna make it right back.
And that's the problem.
Let's get to it. We ain't got to flip. Rick, you want to go first? You want the ladies to go first?
Would you like to go first? I mean, if you would.
Go ahead.
Balls in my court. Switch. Being materialistic is a more functional way of living, and I'll tell you why. Because why wait to have something when you can have it now? If you have the funds or the means to pursue something, pursue it now. Tomorrow's not promised to us. So you only get one chance at life. So you need to live the best life you can. And by being materialistic, it's not so putting yourself in hardship, but it's having you live the life that you want to live on your own terms. So when you do that, that creates a better, happy life for you. And if if you doing the things for you and you doing what's necessary to live the life that you want to live, then there should be no objections or no holes that's holding you back. Live that life.
I like the eye contact you gave me.
That sounds good.
It should sound good.
It does. But materialism is just based on a flawed assumption, period. Those that are materialistic are largely selfish, manipulative, and more competitive, as well as less empathetic. So yeah, materialism is just not the way to go. And I'll go into that once we start arguing. Short, sweet, and to the point.
If you got your woman to fight you better, you be quiet. You be quiet over there. Let's fight.
She said it's being selfish. That's who we are. It's human nature to be selfish. If we both was dying, you'll save yourself before you save me. Selfish. So don't speak about being selfish. I mean, your life is your life. You have to live it on your terms and the way you choose to live it.
I agree. But at the same time, the goal of life is to live a happy life, correct?
Yes.
Living a happy life, you cannot have materials. Like, having materials be that happiness, you'll never really fully reach the highest potential of happiness.
I agree with that, but to a certain extent, because when you have certain items and you put like your own value on the item, that's your love. So, I mean, being materialistic, maybe I want a car. Let's say I want an Audi R8. Okay, that's me loving that car. So I'm happy with the car I have. Now, me getting that car right now might not be the best option, in your words, because maybe I could do it a certain way to pay it for. But if I got the money right now or the means to get it right now, just get it right now. Materialistic is putting yourself in a position to make yourself happy and attain the things that you want to obtain right now.
So I got a question for you, because I'm glad you brought up buying a car. Why you want to buy that car?
What, that car?
That car specifically, why?
Because I'm just a fan of that car.
And that's the problem. That's not being happy. You think that you're equating materials such as money, cars, and all that with your happiness. That's the problem. We need to focus on making ourselves happy internally without all that material possessions, and that way we can really reach that full success. Like, fuck cars. Like, excuse me, y'all. Forget cars. And
I know we ratchet on here.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like when you put the power of your happiness into something materially, it's like when you take the materials away, what do you have? That's going to create depression at some point in time. And then it also, like I said, being selfish. Like you said, you want that car because whatever reason, but it's like, what about your relationships with other people? Like, you ain't caring about other people because you worrying about materials. You got to have the hottest car because it's a nice car. You got to have $150,000 in the bank because you want to be rich. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, it's taking the humane part from out of, I don't know the correct word, but it's just like you're not a person. You know what I'm saying?
And I get what you mean by that, but at the same time, like, you don't need other humans to make yourself feel better.
False.
No, that's not false. If you only need yourself, you only need yourself. And if you know how to encourage yourself and pick yourself up when you're in down spots, then that's when you become good. But now certain people, and this is not for everybody, certain people need somebody. Certain people need crutches. Certain people just need a pick me up sometimes. Somebody needs somebody to say hello to and make your day feel better. Others don't. If you already found that, then that's materialistic within itself, because if I know how to make myself happy, and buying a car makes me happy. But even if buying a car doesn't make me happy, I'm still good no matter what, because I know deep down in myself I'm happy with this car or without this car. So I might as well get the car and make myself even happier. Why not get the car is what I'm saying.
Because it's like the underlying reason about getting a car. Getting a car, being materialistic is not somewhat all bad. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad. It's the underlying reasoning to what you have the materials for. Like, if you want to get a car, say you want to get a Lamborghini, because you like to drive fast, that's not being materialistic. Getting a Lamborghini because it's a nice car, that's materialistic. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but no matter the reason why I'm getting a Lamborghini, if I get the Lamborghini, it's still a materialistic item.
Yeah.
Anything that you can't hold or keep with you is a materialistic item. So Lamborghini, whether I want to get the car because it's fast or I want it because the next man got it, that's materialistic. It doesn't matter on the reasoning. Just getting it is materialistic.
Yeah,
so you should live your life like that anyway. If you want the car for whatever reason, get it. If you want the house for whatever reason, get it. If you want the female for whatever reason, pursue that. You should not hold yourself back for any reason. You should go after everything you want.
Okay, let me clarify. I don't want you to hold yourself back. and the reasoning is very important.
Mm-hmm.
You keep saying it doesn't matter the reason. It does, because that mentality is very important and is for your health. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your mental state. Like, you need to know the reason why you do certain things. You need to know why you're getting this stuff, because like you said, you can be alone. Like, you do need people. You were put on this earth not to be by yourself. Go back to the Bible. For those who are spiritual and religious, God made Adam and Eve. Even when it comes to sibling, he made Cain and Cable. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were put on this earth not to be alone. We're put on this earth to be with somebody. And when you remove that somebody and replace it with materials, you become a poor little monkey.
And I get that, and I respect that, because in the Bible, yes, God don't like people who worship idol gods, and materialistic is an idol god. But also with these things, God did give you the choice of free will. And so whether you trading off a human for an item, long as you're not like worshiping the item, you're good. Listen, you can get a dog. It doesn't have to be a human. You can get a dog or a cat, and that's your relationship. You walk in the house, the dog jump on you. That's the love. That's all the pick me up you need. So saying you need a person, no, fuck these relationships with all these other people. If you ain't on the same wavelength I'm on, then we don't need to have a relationship anyway. You either hold me down or I'm holding you down. So one of us have to deter.
I do have a question though. You know how like a lot of people in Philly alone was getting these PPP loans and shit like that, and 20 grand loan and shit, and they was buying a whole bunch of bullshit. Long story short, they broke now.
Yeah.
You feel me? All they got to show for is Balenciaga's, Prada's, and shit like that. Like, do you really feel as though that's a better functional way to live? Like, that you ain't got no money, but you got all the shit?
In the beginning, I said, and no, that's not a way to live, because right now you spending money. One, if you did that PPP loan, you already fucked up, because that wasn't your money. Two, you didn't even invest that money or anything to bring that money back, because one, that was a loan. So if you don't have the means to pay that loan back, then you're fucked up anyway. That PPP loan was for businesses. But to get off of that and to get on to what you were saying, as far as the buying and spending money now that they're broke, that's not them. That's on them. I mean, the whole thing about being materialistic, and I said in the beginning, if you have it, spend it. But if you don't know how you getting that money back, if you can't make that money back, then that's on you. You fucked you up. You can't be mad at nobody else because you fucked you up. Now, being materialistic doesn't mean you have to go get the top-notch thing. Maybe you get something for you. Like, a car is a car. No matter if it's a Camry or it's a Chrysler or it's a motherfucking Lamborghini. A car is a car. Now, what you put on that value of car, like, I could put a value on a Camry that she could put on a Lamborghini. We're both being materialistic. But mine's just a hell of a lot cheaper than hers. So you get what I mean? So materialistic is all about the effort, not the effort, but the emphasis you put on that item. So if you can afford that item, go ahead, be materialistic. Get what you want, because like I said, you only get one life. You only get one chance to live. You fuck this up, and damn, I could have did this. Damn, I should have did this. 40 years later, now you looking like, damn, I should have just balled the fuck out.
All right. Tell me if I'm right or wrong from what I'm getting what you're saying, though, because it sounds like you're saying that if you got 20 grand, go ahead and get that fucking 20 grand car for real. Like, while you still can.
That's what I'm saying, but at the same time, what I'm saying is, if you can get that 20 grand car, right, and you have a way to get the 20 grand back, then get the car. If you don't have a way to get that money back, then you spending loosely. Like, you have no plan. That's not like, and then I understand we talking about being materialistic. A lot of people be materialistic and go broke. But I'm saying you could be materialistic if you know how to functionally do it. If you know, listen, I like these things. Okay, that means I gotta probably work a 50-hour work week this week. So instead of working 8 hours, now I'm working 12 hours.
I disagree.
So if you can put out the work, if you putting in the work to get the money that you want to spend, then go ahead and spend that money. If you got to overwork yourself to enjoy the luxuries you want, do that. But that's your choice.
So, actually, I have something to go against that. So, actually, someone who's materialistic is a person who is markedly more concerned with material things than with spiritual, intellectual, cultural values. Someone who's materialistic, they're not going to sit there and put any thought or effort into what needs to happen in the back end. Those are the people who are more likely to end up in the poorhouse first. Because they're so focused more on that material possession. Like, they're so preoccupied with the material, and I gotta get this. I'm so concerned on how this person looks at me or this person perceives me that I just gotta get it by any means. They're not concerned with the hustle and, oh, well, let me put in this extra work so I can get this. Those are not material materialistic people. Those are actually the opposite of those that are materialistic. So what you just said was false.
So you feel like materialistic people is like more concerned about liabilities, not assets.
Yeah, like they're more concerned with the look. Like those that are materialistic, those are the people that you see like that are on the bus with the Gucci sneakers or like with the Gucci belts. Like those are the materialistic people. Like those are the people that they have that mindset of, let me get it because I need people to think that I'm this, or I need to feel validated. You know what I'm saying? Like people that has like that say, okay, well, I work hard. I have the money to go and buy me a nice, expensive luxury bag. Though, like just because I work hard, that's not being materialistic. I'm not saying you cannot have nice things in your home or in your possession. What I'm saying is, the way you go about getting those materials, that's what makes you materialistic, and that's what makes you very selfish. It makes you less empathetic, and it makes you manipulative because you're putting on a facade to the world that this is how you are, and low deep and down, all you have, if you take your like the people away from you, is just you and your thoughts, and you are a nobody, and you're lonely.
That's true and dandy, but as I've been saying before, materialistic still, whether you have the means to get it or not, that's still a materialistic. Once you buy an item, that's still materialistic.
No, it's not. That's not materialistic. Being materialistic is when you put an emphasis on materials.
Right.
Like just because I go out and buy, like I have Apple products in my house, I'm not materialistic. I got it because I want the latest iPhone. You understand what I'm saying?
But that's materialistic. That's what you want.
Yeah, so I got it.
That's still materialistic.
And I also, but the reason why I got it, I didn't get it because, I don't want the green bubbles. You know, some people be like, I don't text people that got green bubbles.
Right.
So that's materialistic. That's why I got the iPhone. I got the iPhone because it's just more accessible to what I need. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have a lot of apps I need to download when it comes to school. Like, they're just, it's very convenient.
You rationalize it.
It's very convenient.
Yeah, it's very convenient, but you rationalize it. Because is the phone paid for outright?
Yep.
Okay,
Period.
good. But most
Period.
That's cool, but most people's phones are not paid out outright. And
materialistic.
Yeah, but I'm saying even if you paying it on a plan, that's not materialistic.
It
because
is.
It's not because you can still afford it. You set yourself up to pay these things off. Just like you, if you have a savings thing and you know certain things you can't buy within a week, and you know this money goes for this and that. If you already have a plan, you can still be materialistic and still have a plan.
Yes, that's not,
right.
But that's not materialistic though.
It is.
It's not.
How?
Maybe we need to Google the materialistic definition.
Do it.
Do you have something to input, moderator?
I do feel as though like materialistic things is that you just want to keep the materials like for you material. When you materialistic, shit have value to it. Like products that fulfill me. Balenciagas that's fulfill me for that's being materialistic. Not because I got an iPhone or I got Balenciagas. That if it's already fulfilled inside of me, that's not being materialistic. I just have that material. But grabbing numbers of things, like I feel as though that's being materialistic when I can't afford it, or that's what have value over than everything else.
Yeah, and Webster's dictionary does say materialistic, excessively concerned with material possessions, money oriented. Some synonyms is money grubbing, capitalistic, greedy, worldly, an opposite, intellectual, religious, spiritual. Those are all antonyms,
right? But that still doesn't not what I'm saying. Exactly, you're being greedy. If I want every pair of Jordan 1s or I want every color products, yes, that's still being materialistic. Whether I can afford it or not, that's materialistic. Whether you have the means to get it or not, materials is materials. No matter what you get, that's materialistic.
So what do you think you need to? You gonna cut me off?
I'm sorry. It's that time.
All right, that's fine.
You can kill him in your closing argument.
I sure will.
Go ahead.
Let me go first. All right. So here's the thing, because I wrote it down, y'all. Here's the thing. Happiness and materialism are somewhat mutually exclusive. You cannot have both at the same time. That means if you want to feel truly happy and fulfilled, you will sooner or later have to get rid of your materialistic tendencies. And that's it.
That's her and her value of materialistic. And anything you buy, you could put a sentimental value on anything. The phone that she's claimed that she loves and it's paid for outright. Congratulations.
I sure did.
But the phone, maybe some people don't value phones. Like I have a girlfriend that had the iPhone 6 till that shit wouldn't stop working, and they made her get a new fucking phone. So she obviously doesn't care about phones. Me, I upgrade my phone every chance I get.
Materialistic.
But I can afford to do that. So if I can afford to do
Just because you
anything,
can afford it, don't mean do it. I apologize.
that's
Get to
very
my
well true. But just because you can afford it, yes, if you have the means to do it, do it. Being materialistic, that's the best way to live. You live your life on your terms. You're not jeopardizing anybody else but yourself. So yes, you can afford to be selfish in this life. You only get one life. Why am I living my life for somebody else? Live it for you. Be materialistic.
Damn.
Don't do it, y'all.
Shit, y'all. I don't know what the hell I am at this point anymore. I got an iPhone too. Listen, man, I like the both of y'all arguments, man. Y'all go ahead and put in the comments. Is being materialistic is the best way to live your life? Like, that's functional for your way. I want to go ahead and end this out, close it out, Rick. Hold on. We got to get Heem up here to close it out. I'm sorry. You did good, Lady T.
I can't close out with y'all.
Yeah, you can close out.
I was
Close
about
out
to
with us.
say,
I'm sorry.
like, what?
I just had to ask your man, like, what the hell y'all watching? How to Get Murdered in the Crib? Because she did good as shit. Like, goddamn, y'all. Okay, lawyer, come on, Rick.
Yes, it's been another great episode. Let us know how you feel about the topics. Comment on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. We on everything. Let us know. Share, like, and subscribe. Once again, it's your boy, Uncle Ricky.
It's Tierra.
Is HeemDaddy? Please say the daddy.
It's Raw TV Raw. They'll call me Raw for no reason. Remember, be yourself, trust yourself, love yourself at all times.
And don't forget to let them know that y'all want me back.
To lose.
She might replace me.
Shit.
I only can tell you the truth.
I said it?
Yeah. I seen so many niggas switching, I had to cut them off. So many bitches acting different, we start fucking raw. I up the score, I want for more shit, I'm like, it's up to y'all. And you ain't gotta talk behind my back, you know my number, call me. Cause I heard they said I wasn't feeding the team. I'm in the studio all night, shit, I'm like, what do you mean? Shit, all them nights from private flights, like we living a dream. Remember we said we wouldn't let these bitches get in between. When people told me you was jealous, I just wouldn't believe. And when niggas tell me you was fucking, no, I couldn't believe it. I tried to give you all my blessings, but you couldn't receive it. Cause you was listening to people that was listening to people. I had to get up and leave you, cause you couldn't even see it. All this fame turned to a monster, shit like Resident Evil. And once the love turned toxic, think it's better I don't see you. Cause I've been running on my million shit, been revving my ego. I put my money for my bitches, so we never get you.
Spooky guy.